Hello, welcome. Today we have a question here for us to answer, and we're going to kickstart with this particular question here, part A, for the National Common Entrance Examination series. We have how many seconds make up 3.5 minutes? How many seconds make up 3.5 minutes? So we have some options here, and I've done some of the answers. I provided the step-by-step methods to aid us in understanding the processes. Meanwhile, I will still explain, but and also to for us not to spend so much time on this video, so I'm going to explain step by step. So first off, the question here is for us to know how many seconds make up 3.5 minutes. So you recall that 60 seconds make 1 minute. From the time measures that you've learned in school, we are made to understand that what 60 seconds give you what 1 minute. 60 minutes gives you 1 hour, like that. 24 hours give you 1 day, and it goes on and on and on like that, right? So let's look at what we have here. So recall that 60 seconds gives you 1 minute, right? So if 60 seconds gives you 1 minute, now 3.5 minutes will then give you how many seconds? So you have to multiply 3.5 minutes by 60. Now if you look at 3.5 here is a mixed number, right? Yeah, it's not just a whole number, and it's not just a proper fraction. I believe by now you understand the difference between fractions and the whole numbers, and also the types of fractions that we have. So if you have problems with understanding fractions, the types of fractions, do not hesitate to reach out, and I'm going to explain in details. Okay, so now you can see 3.5 multiplied by 60. So we first off change this 3.5 to an improper fraction. So by multiplying this 2 times 3, so we have 2 times 3, and that will give us 6. And then we'll now add 1. So 6 plus 1 will give us 7. So that we now end up having what? 7 all over 2, right? The denominator here is 2, so 7 all over 2. Multiply by your 60 all over 1. So now we go to divide. So we have 7 times 60 all over 2 times 1. So 2 times 1 is 2. 7 multiplied by 6. Now divide 2 can divide itself 1. And how many 2 do you have in 6? That's 3. And then 0, you bring your 0 up there. So that we now have 7 multiplied by 30. And that gives us what? 210 seconds. I believe we have that among our options here, right? So that's option D, which is 200. Oh, sorry. That's option B, which is 210 seconds, right? So you can see it is easy to understand this, and if you have any issue, just let me know so that I'll explain further. Okay,